here. Amazing. Nice stiff back leg by Piotrowski. No side kick by Rufus. Oh, a good roundhouse kick by Rufus. The Jet having a very good round here. Nice roundhouse kick. Foul. You have to go to the judges' scorecard. And there comes Rufus back with that side kick. You see that side kick that he's noted for. Piotrowski putting on the pressure, and down goes Rufus. Fight at this point. Both fighters undefeated. You can see why. Front kick to the body, scoring very well by Piotrowski. He tries a spinning back fist and comes back with a spinning back fist, and left-handed scores. I don't think that's going to do it. Straight left and a nice round kick by Piotrowski. I start to see there's momentum swinging over to Marek now. Good straight right hand again by Piotrowski. The fighters are tied up, and the referee steps in and breaks the fighters. Rufus missing with that spin back fist. Nice jab by. There's fighters tying up again. Nice combination by Piotrowski. He's back Rufus up against the rope, and now Rufus is not moving. That could be a problem for him. You see him just sitting still trying to cover up. Seems to be settling down just a little bit, and a nice straight right, a left hand. Oh, good combinations by Piotrowski. Rufus trying to cover up, comes out with a right hand of his own. Good spinning back kick, scores by Piotrowski. The left hand, Rufus not being quite as active, and there's the end of this. Keep it up, round 7. Good straight right hand, the left front kick, nice spin kick, lands on the arms. A lot of power. The spin kick by the Jet over the shoulder of Piotrowski. Right, left, right. Marek Piotrowski has this fight in hand. Rufus comes out. There's that side kick, and there's that straight right by Piotrowski again. Every time Rufus tries landing, that straight right by Piotrowski sticks out there, and you can see the intensity of Marek Piotrowski. Rufus back in the corner, covering up, against the ropes covering, trying to back up Piotrowski with a left hand. Piotrowski, a spinning back fix, backs Rufus into the ropes. Good left to the body, but now Rufus is in body. Piotrowski backing Rufus up. Ricky trying to score with a left hand of his own. Oh, clubbing overhand right, followed by an uppercut and a left roundhouse. Nice combination, a spinning back kick to the body of Rufus. Rufus drops his hand and backs away. Wrong thing to do here. Ricky's trying to get out of the way of some of that power. Nice straight right hand after a right leg roundhouse by Piotrowski. Referee Keeney separates the fighters. Rufus scoring with a straight left of his own. An uppercut and a left hook by Piotrowski, scoring well there. Spin back kick. Again landing on the arms, but very, very flashy and very powerful. We could be seeing the crowning of it. We could be seeing the championship change hands right here. The crowd is sensing it. The winner and the new champion of the United States, Marek Piotrowski. And tonight for Marek, round 1 gets underway, and you see Wilson coming out with those kicks. Donnie Wilson's been called the best kicker in kickboxing. Extremely explosive kicks. Piotrowski has said that he's got some good kicks of his own. You see Piotrowski there backing Wilson against the rope. Wilson coming out with that side kick. Piotrowski sidesteps. The spinning back kick, uncharacteristic of Piotrowski, slightly grazing there, scoring but not damaging Wilson. Wilson with that double round kick, and Piotrowski with a jump spin. Piotrowski, a little bit of movement there, side to side, uncharacteristic. He's normally a very straightforward fighter. He's trying to work a little bit of ring movement here to avoid the power. Good exchange there. Looping over. Referee Tom Harry, a nice side kick by Marek Piotrowski there, and you hear the crowd acknowledging their fighter. Wilson. Nice straight right hand there by Wilson, followed by a left jab, and Piotrowski with a good left hook. Backs Wilson in the corner. And here we are, Wilson covering up. Piotrowski with a spin back kick that lands. Spinning back fist that lands. He may get warned that was not the glove that hit. Left hands there. A round kick to the body. Oh, good strong roundhouse by Piotrowski. These guys fire their legs up there. Like I say, as easily as most people would use their hands. They're firing that front leg and back leg, not only to the body, but right up to the head of their opponent. Good left hook there by Wilson in that exchange. Much energy out of a fighter. A good left leg roundhouse. Glances off the shoulder. A side kick there by Wilson, kind of hitting the arms of Piotrowski. Spinning crescent kick there. Ooh, fighters trading jabs. Both fighters landing good stiff left jabs in that exchange. The crowd roars, but it looks like Wilson may have picked off the brunt of that, but not that left hook. Good sharp left hook and a right hand. Another straight right by Piotrowski. You can imagine the force of those things when they miss, how far they carry through. Left jab by Piotrowski scoring there. You see Wilson almost too relaxed. He seems down, scheduled for 12, comes up with a left round kick to the body. Nice block and left counter by Marek Piotrowski. Right overhand right by Piotrowski and a short jabbing right by Piotrowski. Scores spinning back fist land. Shrug the shoulders. Round 11, a nice side kick backs Wilson all the way to his corner. The crowd goes wild. Again, you see Piotrowski picking right up where he left off. He fights at an amazing, amazing level. Good combinations. You see Piotrowski just giving it everything he got. Wilson covering up. That could make the difference in these rounds. Nice body kick by. It's almost amazing that this is the 11th round these guys are fighting like this. And they haven't let up or coasted. You see a lot of long championship fights go where the fighters will coast a little bit. Neither fighter has given up. Wilson a little more Wilson's favor. Nice stiff round kick, but Piotrowski backs Wilson up into his corner. Wilson with those hands low, champion, and he's got a heck of a shot at it right now. Uppercut by Wilson scores, but Piotrowski backs him up with a hook. A nice left jab and a left hook by Wilson. Back and forth, unbelievable. Down, giving it everything he's got. Round kick to the body by Piotrowski lands. Coming down to the end of this fight, and both fighters are giving it their all. Wilson backing Piotrowski up. Piotrowski landing two shots there at the end, and there's the 118 to 117.5. And the winner and new world champion, Marek Piotrowski.
He has had a problem with cuts. So far, Piotrowski has not cut. But I think that Thurman's going to have to just see if he still has it. You know, he took a lot of punishment in the fight. Wears people down. But the story on Piotrowski is that he cannot be worn down as he lands a strong right hand.
And again, you know, one of the things that strikes me about Piotrowski, John, is that he has some fairly serious defensive skills here.
He's moving fairly well side to side, which seems to be giving Thurman a little trouble. Thurman's not really cutting the ring off.
That's a good straight left hand into Thurman's face, but again, it will take more than that. And that kick cheered but blocked. And you hear championship, Marek Piotrowski in red, Bob Thurman in black. Dan Walker along with John Worley, round 4, scheduled 11. And these two guys are hitters, both of them. You will hear the contingent of fans for the Polish Prince Piotrowski directly behind him. Good right hand over the top. Thurman is down. It was just a good flash right hand. Thurman took.
It looked like, I was going to say, they really opened up this round. They came out throwing a lot more stuff in this 4th round. It looked like Thurman was trying to pick up the pace, and he walked right into the right hand.
And again, Piotrowski now trying to pursue this advantage. Thurman covering well. And this is the kind of thing where Thurman can be a problem for you if you get too careless. Thurman is not hurt that bad here in round 4, schedule 11.
Well, Thurman's a very experienced fighter. He's a guy that has come back from knockdowns. He almost was knocked out against Emilio Narvaez early in his career. Got up off the canvas to finish and win the fight.
I remember that one. We got less than a minute here in round 4 that Bob Thurman has to survive, and he appears that he will do exactly that. It was a good right hand, and it will score well for Piotrowski. Nevertheless, it will still take more.
Piotrowski feels like, I think, that he has lost. Oh, no.
Whoa, good right hand onto the forehead of Bob Thurman. He who has to weather 16 seconds here. Thurman is covering up. Thurman trying to get his bearings and his legs underneath him as we are down, and Thurman is hit again, and he is hurt. He's got to weather just a few more seconds. Bob Thurman, and there is the bell.
Catching a lot of jabs under that right eye. Marek Piotrowski coming out right away and trying to go ahead and press this advantage. I'm sure he's going to try to finish Thurman this round. He is definitely a closer.
Well, for any of you fans out there who thought Piotrowski was not for real after beating Thurman and Wilson, or excuse me, after beating Rufus and Wilson, you can see that he is.
Doesn't have much zip on those punches. He's never been a real explosive puncher. He's a guy that wears people down, but obviously Marek Piotrowski is nowhere close to being worn down as he's just wading in trying to land that right hand again up high on the head.
And it is working, too, because Thurman once again splashes now, takes one into the ribs, and he is hurt into the belly, and Bob Thurman is in some trouble here. He is in some trouble, and he is down again.
Thurman, a warrior. He's got no lack of heart. He wants to fight, but he really is just taking terrible shots to the body now.
2 more shots to the body, and 3, and Thurman is hurt. He's saying he has time on his side. Thurman will never quit, and he takes another shot. And again, the earlier Thurman gets hurt in each successive round, the harder minute we go. Thurman again, as game as you will ever find in a fighter. That shot there mostly.
His comeback actually gave him a 10-9 advantage in the 6th round. I had him winning that round.
And again, that'll be the first round, I would guess, that Thurman, you could say Thurman won in this fight, as he has been down 2 or 3 times. I've lost track, to tell you the truth, 3 that I could think.
Another good right hand there, staggered Thurman. He's hurt.
Inside of 30 seconds is what Thurman has to weather here as he gets hit again. Cecil Peoples pushes him aside into the wrong corner again and is going to now administer a standing 8 count. Once again, Bob Thurman, as we are under 10 seconds left here in round 7. And now Cecil Peoples has stopped.
Very, very powerfully built fighter. He's not a real combination kind of a fighter. He likes to hit with big, explosive left hand. He fights southpaw, and he hits with a big left punch.
Now, Blinky, Marek Piotrowski, as Tommy Richardson lands the left hand and backs Piotrowski up. Blinky, Piotrowski is a guy you've seen several times here.
Yes, Piotrowski, I've had the opportunity to see him a few times, and he comes on very strong as the bout goes forward.
The last time we saw Piotrowski, John, we saw him against Bob Thunder Thurman. He appears to be faster and maybe a little bit stronger than he was then.
Well, you know, against Thurman was a great fighter in his time, one of the greatest, and legend, as you mentioned, coming in. But I think Thurman's over, you know, he's not as good as he once was, and Piotrowski will do a job.
Big right hand by Piotrowski there that shook Tommy Richardson a little bit, but Richardson's eyes are clear and he's moving. And again, Piotrowski, a guy who has beaten some of the legends, has beaten Don Wilson, he's beaten Rick Rufus, and you have to respect that guy no matter what.
Fight out.
Can't be any question. That's a sweep to the legs there. They will not call in dealing with this fight.
Well, you know, Piotrowski kind of moves in like a boxer, so I don't think it will. It probably has helped Richardson to have that.
Piotrowski scoring into the ribs a little bit. Tommy doubling up on the left inside and scoring a couple of points of his own. There's a big right hand by Piotrowski that stops Richardson in his tracks. Doesn't hurt him, though. He's clear. 12th round, the champion in red, Marek Piotrowski of Warsaw, Poland, now living in Chicago, and his Polish crowd following him here and rooting him on. Tommy Richardson of Jacksonville, Florida. Guys, how do you have this scored so far?
I gave the 2nd round to Piotrowski after a 1st round that was even. I've got him up by 1.
How about you, Blinky?
I called that 1st round a fill-out round, sleep, and then come back with some power.
You know, also, Tommy Richardson is left-handed, and so he's also probably left-legged. His right leg is probably not his stronger leg.
So right hand in there by Marek Piotrowski. It didn't really... Inside of 10 seconds here. And a big score, and Tommy Richardson is down. We will stay with you here. I don't think Richardson's going to get up from this.
Has a height advantage, a reach advantage, but I don't think that's a real factor. Longo is used to fighting taller guys.
Into round 1, Mark Longo on the left of your picture there in the multicolored pants. In the red pants, Marek Piotrowski. And Piotrowski, a guy who's come pretty much out of nowhere.